Eagle-eyed football here. Under 21s game at Selhurst Park finished. Crystal Palace 3, Chelsea 3. Rich, what was your thoughts on the game today?
Can I just talk about the last 15 minutes, please? No, honestly,
No, we're going to talk about the first 75. How was the first 75 minutes of this football match, Rich?
I think I was checking the other Premier League scores. We were terrible. We weren't good at all, to be honest, especially the first half. Um, we started very bright. Like the first 2 minutes, Malcolm's had this shot, and I thought, okay, this is looking good. And then all of a sudden, we've let Chelsea back into the game, and two, our passing just wasn't convincing anymore. I feel we were playing very slow. When we're passing, it's kind of like a hospital passing, and Chelsea were just setting traps, and their press was really good to give them credit and stuff. Honestly, I think we were very lucky to come out of that first half. I think it was 1-0 at half time.
I can't remember, I was sleeping. I'm just happy I got 3 points in the predictions league.
Yeah, it was 1-0 at half time, and it easily could have been 3 or 4.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if Chelsea were more clinical. Listen, Omari Hutchinson, he was unbelievable. He was incredible. So I'll
Should
say
have had more.
he should have had more. If we're looking at man of the match throughout the whole game, I would give it to him. Obviously, if we're looking on the Palace perspective, I'll give it in a minute. But yeah, he was brilliant. Took his goal very well actually with his weaker foot. Hit the post inside of the post with a mad free kick. Now I was looking, I was like, yeah, that's going in. And obviously we rolled our luck because even then when the cross shot came back across the box, their striker couldn't capitalise on that as well. You know, so yeah, we just weren't good enough first half. Came out second half, we looked a little bit more comfortable and such, and I feel their second goal came against a run of play. I think not that we were creating anything, but I just felt that we were more in control of the game. It's harsh on Goodman because he made an absolutely cracking save, and Hutchinson reacted very well to get a tap in. And then obviously there was a few changes. Obviously, I know David came on at half time, and that's Akinwale, by the way. But David Ozo, he took control of the game at that point, and we just looked so much better. We deserved the goal we scored as well. Malabu scoring there, and then they score another goal once again. It's just like we're just defensively we were just terrible for all 3 goals in my personal opinion. You know, but yeah, that was the first 75. Can we move on to the happy parts, please?
Before we do that, what did you? One thing I thought was quite interesting to watch, mainly because it was right in front of us for the first half, was what was missing from Gordon Teo's link up down the left? Because whenever we got into the box, was it the final ball? Was it the decision making? Because the progression into the box was brilliant, but that final little piece of the puzzle just didn't seem to work out very well.
You know what I think it is, and there's no slander on Malabu, but he's tiny. He's tiny, so obviously they've gone down the wing and they're looking up and it's like, yeah, let's kind of cut back, or let's find a pass at the edge of the box and stuff. So it didn't work for us. Obviously when they moved him out wide, he looked a lot sharper and stuff. So that's the only thing. I guess decision making as well. I think if we're going to do something, we just got to do it. You know, JK had a few opportunities to try and beat his man, but I don't think he did at any point.
No, he kept running into him.
Yeah, that's a good point and stuff. Or looking for the overlap. So, I mean, Teo had a decent game actually. Like his energy down the left-hand side is ridiculous. You know, I hope he's okay because he took a few knocks. Phillips took a few knocks today as well, and such. So, yeah, I mean, it's a Chelsea side and they're decent. They're a decent side, and we're building ourselves up as a Cat 1 category and Category 1 academy. So, listen, we've matched them. We've matched them in the end.
Let's talk about the last 15. It seemed to me like Ozo put that emphasis into the game, and it seemed to be very taken up the same. All the other players took up the same sort of mentality and playing style. How good were we in that last 15? And if we played like that throughout the whole game, do we smash this Chelsea team?
It's a good question because you could think that Chelsea maybe took their foot on the gas as well, you know. But I want to mention Adebomi. He came on and just put himself about, and then all of a sudden, he's able to hold players off. He's link play and such. and we had a threat in behind as well. And like we got the second one. Oh, great goal by Oza, by the way. 1-2 with Adebomi, and he's taken his goal very well. And then it was like, we can do this.
Good finish.
It's a great finish, by the way. We can do this. Big up Jack Rose Morrison, because we were thinking, he's been nowhere on the pitch, and he gets the equaliser.
He pulls a banger out of nothing.
He gets the equaliser, and we're thinking we're gonna win this. I think we're gonna win this and such. I think another 5 minutes, I think we'd have nicked it. You know, so I just guess if we have that sort of intensity from the get-go, I think we can trouble a few more teams. And as you said, we maybe have given Chelsea a better game from the start.
Man of the match?
Oza. Yeah, I think his energy in that second half is what carried us. And yeah, he was brilliant.
Pleasure. Up the Palace.
The Palace.